Really? Hmm. With all the heat out there, I would suspect it's really hot, not cold.
What's more color up there than down there?
Okay, pause for a second. Did you catch that? This case has been sitting for over 1,600 days. That's 4.5 years. We're diving into a courtroom saga where a second DWI offense, procedural delays, and one judge's no-nonsense energy collide. From legal technicalities like improper lane changes and blood alcohol levels, to emotional appeals and motivational speeches, this one has everything. The driver, caught at 1:30 a.m., admitted to drinking blood alcohol level of 0.135. That's well over Texas's legal limit of 0.08. And the judge, let's just say he doesn't sugarcoat anything. But is he fair? And more importantly, is this a second chance or a setup for failure? Stay with us as we break this down moment by moment. By the end, you'll either be rooting for redemption or demanding consequences.
Turning to the right-handmost lane, crossing two marked lanes into the left-handmost turning lane. Officers conducted the traffic stop, made contact with the driver, identified him by his Texas driver's license. They recognized an odor of alcohol in his breath, and from the interior of the vehicle, he exited the vehicle. Officers then observed the defendant to have red bloodshot eyes and slurred speech. He admitted to having 2 shots of liquor and 2 Michelob beers, 4 of 6 for HGN, 4 of 8 for walk and turn, 2 of 4 for one leg stand. The IC was red and he consented to a blood draw. Blood draw is back. It is 0.135. That's it, Your Honor.
Case has been sitting for over 1,600 days. That's 4.5 years. We're diving into a courtroom saga where a second DWI offense, procedural delays, and one judge's no-nonsense energy collide. From legal technicalities like improper lane changes and blood alcohol levels, to emotional appeals and motivational speeches, this one has everything. The driver, caught at 1:30 a.m., admitted to drinking, blood alcohol level of 0.135, that's well over Texas's legal limit of 0.08. And the judge, let's just say he doesn't sugarcoat anything, but is he fair? And more importantly, is this a second chance or a setup for failure? Stay with us as we break this down moment by moment. By the end, you'll either be rooting for redemption or demanding consequences.
Mendoza,
What's the question, Judge?
what's the traffic infraction,
Okay.
if any?
It's a section 545.
Hold on.
Sorry,
Okay, 545.
101 or 101. To make a right turn at an intersection, an operator shall make both the approach and turns as closely as practicable to the right-hand curb or edge of roadway.
To make a right turn at an intersection, an operator shall make both the approach and the turn as closely as practicable to the right-hand curb or edge of the roadway. You're saying he made a right-hand turn?
It turned into the left lane of the new road.
They also let you know the stop to complete stop at a stop sign. Those 2 traffic infractions. The failed to stop at a stop sign was on the intersection of J and Esther and McKay Drive, and then
Okay,
turn right, calling to turn into the right-handmost lane. So wide turn, so the failed to stop and.
I see the failing to stop at a stop sign on the other one. But Mr. Mendoza, there is probable cause to go forward with your case. Are you planning on bonding out?
Well, I was planning, but I haven't had that phone call yet.
Okay, I've appointed your lawyer. Your lawyer can help you out with that situation. I am advising you that if you do bond out, you will be required to wear an ankle monitor prior to your release. On your other ankle, I'm going to put a scram monitor so I know that you're not consuming alcohol.
Your bond will be so
Whoa, Judge Fleer just lit the courtroom on fire. That's not hyperbole. That's strategic intimidation. When a judge starts talking about splitting heads over bond amounts, it's because they're laying down a clear warning. This court doesn't play with repeat offenders. But beyond the drama, what he's really saying is, you've already had chances. This is your last rope. Courts often use aggressive language to stress consequences when they believe someone isn't taking things seriously. What do you think? Is this tough love or overkill? Should judges use fear as a tool to ensure compliance?
What we are going to do. So I will give you guys one setting to make that determination. If you bond out, you will be required to meet with Sonia to figure out where we're going to go. If not, if you're not able to bond out, we will get the evidence and we will bring it back and show it to you in there so that you can make an informed decision. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Do you have a Texas driver license?
No, yeah.
Then you are not allowed to drive. You will be signing an affidavit with me today promising me you're not going to drive. And the worst possible thing you can do in this life is get into a car and drive. I don't care if Mother Teresa needs a ride to church. Do you understand? You get into a car and drive, I will have a contempt hearing. You'll be facing an additional 6 months in jail and a $500 fine every time you get into a car because it's an offense in of itself. Understand? Because it's a second offense, typically we require people who are going to drive to have an interlock in their car, but because you're not driving, that's why, and I can't trust you to do things on the up and up. That's why I'm requiring the ankle monitor. When I say no alcohol, I mean no alcohol from any source. Cakes, candies, foods, gums, energy drinks, tequila, lollipops, hair dye, no alcohol.
This is where the courtroom shifts from discipline to extreme clarity. The judge isn't just telling him not to drink, he's listing every possible place. Alcohol could be hiding, gum, cake, hair dye, lollipops. Why? So specific, because people exploit loopholes, especially in repeat offense cases. SCRAM monitors can detect even trace alcohol, so if the defendant claims I didn't know, the judge can point back to this moment. And let's be real, if you're on your second DWI, the court assumes you're not great at making careful choices, so the rules get tighter. What do you think? Fair caution? Or is this system treating everyone like they're guilty from the start?
Okay. So give us a second then. Morning, Mr. Burrow. How goes it?
How's it going?
Yeah.
Great. I
Elaborate on your greatness.
have an appointment today with a workforce advisor at 2:30, so they can help me find a job.
So why can't you do it?
I've been looking for them on Indeed. I've also filled an application for the Dollar Tree by my house, and she said she's gonna pull applications in 2 weeks, which that was a week ago. So
I need you to speak up. Hey, guys, keep it down.
okay. She said she's gonna pull applications in 2 weeks, so that was a week ago. So tomorrow or today, I'm gonna go up there and ask her for my name. I went to the workforce.
You not tried to apply with Amazon?
Yes, sir. Through Indeed.
And what?
Indeed.
Why do you have to go through Indeed for everything? Why can't you just apply online? Go to Amazon.com and then they have applications you can fill out right then and there. Why do you have to go through Indeed for everything?
I go through Indeed because my resume is already on there, so they can look at my resume.
Now this is wild. One moment, it's DWI law. The next, it's a Chick-fil-A success story. But here's the brilliance. Judge Fleer is using a real-life example to illustrate that change is possible if you hustle. It's part courtroom, part TED Talk, and the question it raises is powerful. Should judges be motivators too? Or should they stay in their lane and just deal with law and order? Comment below, are motivational rants like this helpful or distracting from the seriousness of the case?
Really kick ass? Holy moly. You know, I have a friend of mine that started as a dishwasher there.
This is one of those moments where the courtroom turns into a motivational seminar. From dishwashers to franchise owners, this judge is all about second chances if you're willing to hustle. Question for you, should judges take on a mentor role like this more often or stick strictly to the law?
Now owns 2 Chick-fil-A's. He's making 400 gur on each place. And he started as a freaking dishwasher. But he worked his ass off and did so good. He now manages one of the highest stores versus in operation volume here in Houston. And he started as a dishwasher.
Sure.
If he can do it at Chick-fil-A, you can do it. It's right here. I'm bringing you back next week and I want to see what you've done. Your case is already 65 days and you're still no working. Unacceptable. Get
Just reset from last week, I think it was, yes.
Yes, sir.
So, but he's, again, Dollar Tree, Indeed, Amazon, and he's got his meeting today with the
Mr.
Workforce
Burrow.
Commission. So,
doesn't matter where you go. If you have the drive and if you have the heart, you can become just anywhere you can take over. That's what it amounts to, right?
Sure.
Just work hard, be honest, and just kick ass. That's what it amounts to. All right?
My probation officer yesterday, she put it in my paperwork for me to get my driver's license because I tried to turn.
That would be great. If you get your license, remember you have to have insurance as well. Just getting a license is not enough.
No,
Right.
Amazon, for example.
But do it right. Is this like, can you look up his license, Logan?
Sure.
Do you know if it's suspended or not?
It was. I tried to turn myself in. They said I don't have any warrants. She says she doesn't see any warrants either. I went to 1200.
Turn yourself in for what?
Well, I thought I had tickets because I called 411 and she said I had $1,000 and a
It's not-
$30 hold. So when I went to go turn myself in, the cop was like, "You don't have anything."
It's currently suspended, Your Honor.
Why?
No liability insurance for 2021.
So ticket. So that's a,
Do you see it? Is it an open ticket? What do you see?
is there an expiration date on it or is it indefinite?
It's indefinite.
Okay.
Before you get your license back, you're going.
Now we're getting into the bureaucratic maze that so many defendants face. The judge is laying out step by step how to get your license reinstated, from calling at 7 a.m. sharp to navigating the DMV's black hole of phone lines. What we're seeing here is actually rare, a judge giving practical tools, not just punishment. But here's the real question: how many people actually follow through? This defendant has the instructions. Now let's see if he's ready to take action, or if this is just another yes, Your Honor moment that leads nowhere.
For me, whenever I was working on clients' licenses, what I did was I would call the driver's license division, I would give them the license number, and they would tell me exactly what I needed to do to get the license back. That's what you need to do. But you call at 7 o'clock sharp, otherwise you're never going to get through. That's when it opens up. If you are serious, that's what you need to do. Do you mind giving that to me? That's the license, that's the number for the driver's license division. Regardless, you need a job.
The final act, Judge Fleer sets the timeline. 1 week, that's the deadline for change. He's made it crystal clear. Get a job, get your license, stay clean, and show up. No more "I was about to." No more "next week I will." It's now or never. What's striking here is that the judge isn't just enforcing rules, he's tracking progress. This isn't about throwing someone in jail and forgetting them. It's about accountability with a tight leash. Think about it. Is that the best path to rehabilitation? Or is it just setting the stage for the next hearing? So let's wrap this up. A man walks into court facing his second DWI. His case is over 1,600 days old. His blood alcohol level is nearly double the legal limit. The judge responds with fire, structure, and a side of mentorship. This hearing wasn't just about punishment, it was about opportunity, redemption, and whether someone can truly change. But the big question now, will he follow through? Or is this just the start of another cycle? If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns. We've got more stories coming that you won't believe.